tapping in South Carolina, what's going on in the Crackin. We up early with it, man. We up early with it. Hey, only thing gonna come to a sleeper is a dream. You gotta put some action behind the dream if you want it to work. And I'm on a motherfucking mission, and it ain't gonna happen with me in the bed sleep. I've been up since 3 in the morning on this mission. I've been up since 3 in the morning on this mission. While everybody else is asleep, niggas look for them up trying to make it. I'm up trying to make something shake. So guess what? You're gonna have to wake up real early in the morning, Patrick Hampton. You're gonna have to wake up real early in the morning, Patrick Hampton, if you wanna be the nigga like me. Turn this light off. You're gonna have to wake up real early in the morning if you wanna be the nigga like me. Straight up. Straight up. So yeah, we got this. Let me tell you what happened. This is what happened. So I got on there was some shit going on about who the best football player is and all this shit, the running back and trying to do it. So I threw my little opinion out there. So here we come. This David Cottry. This nigga come at me going hard. On some shit like I don't like videos like this and niggas be hating it. Blah blah blah. First of all, that's my opinion. Ain't nobody hating. But long story short, because I already talked about that point on my other line, y'all just gotta go check that out. If you're interested in that. I already talked about it. But so this nigga come at me. So I had to go on and chew his ass real quick. And that nigga done back down. I ain't seen that nigga make another post, another comment, another nothing. Whatever he doing, he secretly playing. And he seems like I don't know the nigga, I'm just judging. He seems like the type of nigga that'll throw rocks and hide his head. The type of motherfucker that talk to these and say like, we can't do it. And you don't be like, damn, what I do? Why they can't won't let me do it? Because a nigga like him like goddamn told him not to fuck with him. You feel? Because a nigga like David Cochran told him not to fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? But shit, it's all good. We ain't tripping out that, but we will not be disrespected by nobody, by no one. We will not be disrespected by nobody. You ain't got to like me. You ain't got to like Lil Mo Films. You ain't got to like my content. You ain't got to do none of that. But you ain't gonna disrespect me. Ain't nobody gonna disrespect me. For real. I done worked too hard. I done put too much work in. And you niggas ain't in the creases, in the cracks where I'm at. Really dealing with the issues in the community. Really dealing with the issues of young niggas, young black niggas. Really talking to them. Really trying to help them. Really opening up doors for them. Yeah, I really do that shit for real. I really do that for real. It's documented. I don't show it a lot. I don't talk about it a lot, but the people who know, they know. You know what I'm saying? They know. Now, Patrick Hampton is what I would call a clean-cut version of Charleston White. Patrick Hampton is a clean-cut version of Charleston White, meaning he don't curse. He ain't gonna go deep in all the vulgar conversations that Charleston White go to. He a Trump supporter. He supports Donald Trump. And I'm against Donald Trump. Well, I ain't gonna say I'm against him, but I ain't for him. I know that much. I know. Hold on, y'all. So niggas you gotta understand. They got you confused. One minute you ain't rocking with nobody. Next minute you rocking with Trump. All of a sudden, you take a picture with him, you put it on your profile. And what fucked me up? You was smiling harder on the picture. You was smiling harder on the picture with Trump than you was with your son when he won the championship. Why that ain't your profile picture? Why that's not your profile picture? Why you ain't got the profile picture with your son? With your son on there, you got the profile picture with Trump. That let me know that was the most important moment in your life, meeting Donald Trump. That's the type of nigga you is. That's the type of nigga you is. And I know you in the bed right now, real comfortable, peaceful, you know what I'm saying? But when you wake up, you gonna see this. You gonna see this. And this just part one. I'm coming. Oh, you better go ask your brother. You better go ask Bobby Hampton, the preacher. I'm coming. Oh, I'm talking about 8 miles MJG hard. I'm coming out. Oh, now Roland McClendon, RMJR, he done worked his way in there. He gonna be in there too. That's my dog. He gonna be there too. But Roland try to keep the peace. Roland gonna try to keep the peace. RMJR gonna try to be cordial and be, oh, well, okay, well, that's, no. We gonna get down to the bottom of it with me. Elbows, this is playoffs right now. This is playoffs going on. They ain't calling the regular fouls. They letting them play. So in the spirit of the playoffs, we finna play ball. We gonna play ball. We gonna have this conversation Sunday. Hampton back down. Gerald Reed, I ain't heard from him yet. But in all fairness, I ain't reached out to him either. You know what I'm saying? I reached out to Patrick Hampton. I wanted to interview the David Cox. I wanted to talk with David Cox. See what his issue is, see what his problem is. But I don't think he want no smoke. He talking about he all about black excellence and all that shit. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You feel me? I ain't knocking that. But it's about nigga excellence for me. I'm a nigga. It's nigga excellence for me. So may the best man win. I love taking on the bullet. Big niggas, go ask anybody about me, bro. Go ask anybody about me, bro. I done beat up some big niggas before. Physically. But this right here, this mental. This a mental fight. This a mental war. This ain't about nobody putting no hands on nobody. This a war of words. This conversation rules the nation. This conversation. And a lot of times, we don't know how to disagree with each other. We don't know how to disagree with each other. We don't know how to have a disagreement with each other and keep it moving and still be able to rock with each other. You know, I tell y'all a quick story. I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story. Everybody know, and D. Scott know this. Everybody know D. Scott, Darius Scott, the cigar bar owner. Matter of fact, he got a big party coming up. The whole no reunion. He got a big party coming up. Y'all make sure y'all go get y'all tickets today. But I'm gonna tell y'all the story real quick about me and D. Scott. So I was a young nigga in the game, right? I'm a young nigga in the game. get my feet wet with this film shit. You know, I had made one project, Midnight Madness. It was a basketball project. They came out with the N1 shit. You feel me? So I wanted to make some shit from where I'm from. Killed it. Sold out. Sold out. So now I'm on to the next project. I'm coming with this chat time and this street shit. So I'm going around getting footage and shit. Me and my cousins, Freddie and Lil Ryan, walked to those. And my cousin Freddie, he had whipped up a little trailer. When he whipped up that motherfucking trailer, it wasn't no YouTube and all that shit wasn't really shaky yet. So we were going around the barber shops, rim shops, all types of shit like that. And we were just showing it to niggas on the DVD player. And man, the reaction was letting us know, nigga, we had some. So I was in my kinfolk shop. My uncle, Tobias Pruitt, Uncle Toby, and I was telling him about it, and I was like, man, play it. And I was like, he was like, I'm gonna play it. I ain't gonna tell nobody it's you. I'm just gonna put it in and see the reaction to everybody. So he put that motherfucker in the barber shop, and within 5 minutes, keep in mind, this is just like a trailer. This ain't the whole DVD. It's just like a little 2-minute kind of showing you what it's gonna be about. And nigga, I swear to God, within 2 to 3 minutes, in the barbershop, front to it, barbershop in Eastdale, this Saturday, everybody get cut, nigga, that motherfucker packed. I'm talking about an hour, 2 hour wait, you know, on your haircut. And next thing I know, he put that motherfucking DVD on the TV, on the flat screen. Bruh. The whole barbershop was standing around the TV. But at the time he was cutting, this nigga named Wayne Hurt, Wayne Parks. I think that's Wayne's last name, Wayne Parks. Wayne used to have the Cadillac with the Lambo doors on it, with the spinners on it, the great Cadillac. And he was partners with D. Scott, with DSA or whatever. They was back in D. Cooley at the time. You know what I'm saying? Now keep in mind, I'm independent. I'm solo. Me and my cousins, nigga, we done invested in this shit and put all our money in to make this shit shake. You feel? So Wayne like, man, that's hard. We need something like that. You know, come to the studio, meet me at the studio on Brainerd Road, and we gonna talk. So I pull up to the studio, we meet, me, him, D. Scott, D. Cooley, hey, and D. Scott. Don't fuck with me. So shit, I ain't even gonna lie. These guys took a nigga on the road with him. I'm talking about the camera I had just been doing shit. He took me to Nashville. You know, we linked in with Yo Gotti, DG Yola. Ain't gonna let up, DG Yola. I'm talking about All-Star. Starlito. Some of y'all know Starlito, but this one he was All-Star. You feel me? Nigga, that motherfucker front too, nigga. TSU homecoming, nigga. I'm talking about motherfucking Yo Gotti, the whole mob. Nigga, you know how TSU homecoming be, nigga. Yo Gotti got a whole mob with him, and when we went Yo Gotti, you feel me? So he taught me how to go to the independent record stores and get your flyers made and your posters made and come in with your product and get a consignment deal and a consignment contract. And that way you can get your money out of town and you pull back up and get your money and bring up some more, you know. I ain't know nothing about none of that shit. Nigga, I was standing there at the Cancun's, nigga, selling my shit and at the flea market and at the Airmans, you know what I'm saying? I was hand-to-hand combat with it, selling my shit independent. You know, nigga had been seeing Master P and all them Texas niggas and shit. I'm like, shit, nigga, I'm trying to sell 1 million of these bitches up out the car, up out the trunk, you feel? And that shit harder than a nigga think. And I was by myself doing that shit, you feel? I ain't had no team with niggas with t-shirts and posters and shit. With fresh cars, niggas, I'm pulling up by myself. You know, nigga could be across the street watching me, letting me sell out of motherfuckers, then come rob me, you feel? I'm out there by myself with a pistol, nigga, selling these motherfuckers. So D Scott helped take a nigga to another level. You feel me? So long story short, I filmed a little footage with D Cooley on it. You know what I'm saying? D Cooley was on the DVD. He was on there. I got a little footage with him. So long story short, I'm impatient. I'm a young nigga. I'm impatient. The DVD done. The project done. I done went and bought DVD burners and everything, nigga. Went and bought all the blank DVDs. Went and got the shit, the cover, put the cover on the DVDs. Me and my cousin Freddie. You know, we split that shit. Then, nigga, so D Scott was like, I'm gonna help you distribute it. I'm gonna help you distribute the DVD. So I'm like, okay. So I hit him up. I said, well, let's meet. Can we meet Friday or something? You know, he like, all right. So I called him Friday. I don't get no answer. Finally get in contact with him Monday. He said, well, let's do it this Friday. I say, okay. Called him Friday. He said, man, we're going to have to reschedule. I'm out of town. I said, okay. Call him again. I don't get no answer. So shit, at this time, then you got to think I had done heard, you know, he had an artist called Lil Peanut. And the word on the street was Lil Peanut had a deal with So Def, with Jermaine Dupri. And the rumor was that he had fucked up his deal. That wasn't true. That wasn't the truth. You know what I'm saying? But at the time, I was going out the information that I know. And then plus this nigga taking all day. And this my shit. Nigga, I got down, came up with this idea, me and my cousin. So I ain't got to wait on no nigga to drop my shit. You feel me? Nigga, I got my DVD burner. Shit, I done already pressed up about 2,000-3,000 of these motherfuckers. Every night I'm pressing up about 100 of them before I go to sleep, just letting them stack up. Getting them slick, selling them at the same time. So next thing I know, I said, fuck it. I told my cousin, I was like, nigga, we finna let everybody know we dropping this shit. So I went and made some little flyers and shit and put them up around town and shit. I started passing them bitches out. Next thing I know, the word started getting out, nigga, that motherfucker jumping. That motherfucker jumping. Man, I done sold about 1,000 of them bitches in 1 week, nigga. $5. There's some niggas selling crack and weed who don't make $5,000 in a week. You feel me? I done did this shit legit off some goddamn DVDs. I'm taking off. Like I said, YouTube just started, so everybody ain't really on YouTube like that. My cousin Fred, that nigga was up on that shit. That same trailer, that we was doing, that same trailer that we was putting out, he put that motherfucker on YouTube. He put the trailer on YouTube. Why he do that for? Nigga, that shit boosted us. When he put that motherfucker on YouTube, nigga, the news got a hold to it. News Channel 9, News Channel 12, everything. That bitch blew up. That motherfucker blew up. So peep the game. He done put me up on the game. These guys had done put me up on the game with the consignment shit. How you go into the spot. So, you know, we used to have cat music and all that. So I done went to Cat Music and did the consignment deal that these guys put me up on game about. Then I went to Knoxville. I went to Johnson City. I went to Nashville. I drove down there in my own car. Did the consignment deal. Nigga, my shit done went to #1. No local film had ever been #1 in Chattanooga in Cat Music. As a matter of fact, no film ever had been the #1 seller in cats music. It had always just been music. Like fam rappers like Wild Out with Lil Rel and Big Bennett, you know, Big Bennett them, Shouted Thuggin, Mom, all that shit was always #1. When you go in there, that shit #1 on the local shit. Little more films. My cousin Freddie, wow. We the first niggas to be #1 in cats music off of film. And so what happened was D. Scott was seeing it on the news. It's on the news. We done went viral. First niggas to go viral in Chattanooga. The news done interviewed us everything about this shit. First niggas to go viral. Made the sales go through the roof. Shouts out Tanya Mendez. You know what I'm saying? Shot that shit through the roof. So now remember I couldn't get in Scout. I couldn't get in contact never with these guys. I couldn't get in contact with him. I couldn't get in contact with him. Now this nigga calling my phone. What happened was somebody went in cats and called D. Scott, and he went in cats and was checking up on his shit, and they seen my shit my shit was #1. Somebody told him about it. So he said somebody hit him up and said, "Hey man, I seen that D Cooley DVD. That shit was hard." And he was like, "What D Cooley DVD?" Remember I told y'all I had pulled up to the studio because Wayne told me to pull up, and I had got some footage with D Scott with D Cooley, you know. And so I had put it on there, you know what I'm saying? And you know, I had talked to D Cooley. D Cooley said he was cool with whatever I put on there. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't tripping. So D Scott done called me and said, "Hey man, we need to have a meeting." I'm thinking it's good. I'm thinking it's something good. So me and my cousin, nigga, we pumped up. We running around the goddamn crib. We like, "Yeah, nigga." You know, cause D Scott was big to us. We thought that nigga was, you know what I'm saying? This nigga had Versace and Suburbans with rims and faces painted on them with the logos painted on the side, chains and shit. You know, some shit. What's up to the nigga though? So we thinking this nigga might want to sign us or something, or, you know. Man, why we go up in this motherfucker, man, these got in that motherfucker like a motherfucking mob boss, nigga, like Jay Prince or something, nigga. I ain't bullshit. Go ask these guys, he know I ain't lying. So we go in this motherfucker, man, this nigga got some big niggas in there, these niggas in all black, niggas. D cool and sit down. And he said, so yeah. So, he said, I seen you dropped chat down in these streets, you dropped the project. I was like, yeah, man, we went on and dropped it, man. I couldn't get in contact with you on the phone. He was like, yeah, man, I know I've been busy, man, you know, running around doing this and that. You know, I'm like, yeah, I feel you. So in my mind, I'm like, shit, I feel you. I mean, I tried to hit you up, bro. I'm like, shit, what you want me to do? You want me to wait to put my shit out, the shit that I came up with, the shit that me and my cousins put the work in for? I gotta wait on you? No, nigga, that made me want to put it out even faster. Motherfuckers think I got to wait on them to put my shit out. That's just how I was feeling. So this nigga D Scott, he was like, so how your sales doing? So I'm like, nigga, I'm through the roof, nigga. I said, nigga, we done sold about 1,000 of them motherfuckers already. He's like, oh, that's good. He said, well, somebody came to him and said, they saw that D Cooley DVD. And I was like, what D Cooley DVD? He said, what D Cooley DVD? He was like, the chat down in these streets. And I was like, huh? They thought it was the D Cooley DVD? And I was like, on the, if any, Southside niggas, OG Lord Dog. OG Love, East there niggas put on for East there. Them was the niggas who should have got credit. D Coolin was on there, but you know, them Southside niggas was the one shining on the motherfucker. That's all I'm saying, straight up. So they said the DVD, whoever said it was a D Coolin DVD, they probably was just a D Coolin fan. You know, it was just on one little part of that motherfucker. And we shot out my first video I ever made was with D Coolin. It's on there chatting in these streets. It's for the niggas in the trap. That's the name of the song. We shot that motherfucker in East Lake. Never forget it. First ever video me and my cousin shot. My cousin Freddie edited it. First video ever. And long story short, he was like, well, I'm D Coolin manager, and he signed to me. And I was like, well, D Coolin said it was cool, I could put the footage on. I had went over D Coolin's house, we were going through footage and shit. And I told him I was gonna go on and put it out. He was like, man, you cool going it? Cause I was gonna, you know, if he didn't want it on, I was gonna take it out. But he was like, nah, go ahead. He the one on the footage, so I'm like, well, shit, D Coolin can goddamn. He a grown man, he can say he want his footage on there or not. But that's when I learned about that. That's when I learned about that contract shit, that signed to a deal shit. You feel me? He said, well, he's not allowed to do that. These guys said he's not allowed to do that unless we say he can do that. And I looked at D Coolin and I was like, bro, you ain't say I could put the footage on there, bro? Man, that nigga looked at me and put his head down, bro, and then he say yes or no. And I said, oh, dang. Bro, you gonna do that? You gonna play it like that? I said, alright. That's cool. And I fuck with Coolin, but that's the last time I ever hit him up, try to work with him or anything, cause that right there showed me. I was like, nah, I can't be rocking a nigga like that. I can't be rocking with no nigga who gonna act like he ain't say I can put the footage on that nigga when she hit the fan, you feel me? Like, nigga, we was sitting at your mama house, nigga, on the couch. You was showing me your footage, and we was talking. And I literally said, I'm putting the shit out, bro. And you was like, man, go ahead, bro. It's all good. Put that shit out. I was like, all right, bet. Then we get there, you was on some shit like, and I ain't lying. That why I ain't scared to say it. I ain't lying. You feel me? That what happened. And so he said, well, from now on, you're not allowed to put no D Coolin footage out unless you ask me first. And I was like, cool. I guess D Coolin won't be on no more footage. Because I ain't asking no nigga for shit to put on my shit, you feel me? This is my shit, a little more films, nigga. I can put what the hell I want to put out. So I wasn't tripping, that's business. But now let's get to the main point of the lesson that I learned. You feel me? I ain't like how they were trying to play me. You feel me? But this is the lesson that I'm trying to get to. A little time went by. And I did good. We probably sold about 6,000 to 7,000, close to 10,000 DVDs. Added up times 5. You know, some 10. You know, might have gave a couple of them away. You know, depending upon where you at. If sales ain't going good that day, you still want it out there, so you might have gave a couple of few away. But the sales started declining, started going down. You know, time was passing. You know, it's getting old now. Time for something new. What's next? And that's when I learned about needing distribution. The way you can distribute your shit everywhere. I'm talking about you can have your shit in Walmart, have your shit in Best Buy, have your shit in, back then, Circuit City, have your shit everywhere. In the mall, in the stores, you know what I'm saying? See, I ain't know nothing about that. I was young in the game, I ain't know nothing about none of that. And that's what D. Scott was trying to put me on game about. He had enough experience to know that. But I was just young, dumb, and full of cum, and ready to go. Ready to, like, nigga, let's do this shit. So what I'm saying, 10,000
could have been 100,000. You feel me? And also, I could have linked in with D Cooley a little tougher. It could have helped D Cooley push his shit harder. You feel me? It would have been a win for both of us. But by me being young and in my feelings and not being willing to work with somebody because I ain't like how they was doing, or I ain't like them, or I ain't like what was going on, I let that get in the way of the business. And that's what we do a lot of times. I'm telling you right now, I don't like what Patrick Hampton is on with this Trump shit. You feel me? And I'm sure he don't like what I'm on. But that don't, as black men, we still can't do business together and we can't work together despite our differences. And that's why I'm so eager to do this interview. Because I want to show that this shit can be done. I tried to do it with C. Grammy and Jay Feeble. I tried to do it with C. Grammy and Jay Feeble, but it didn't work out too well. But you know, you gotta do shit a couple of times to, you know, you gotta practice. You ain't gonna make the first jump shot you shoot. You know, you gotta practice to get good at shooting jump shots. So this time I'm gonna try it with myself. And Patrick Hampton. We gonna see how the shit go. So I feel like that's what we need to start doing as black people. And really, in a way, opposites attract. Niggas negative and positive, that's what match up. That's what to make the magnet stick. You get two of the same thing, everybody, that shit repels. That's science. That's science. Then we attract shit like magnets with our mind. You feel me? So, yeah, that's the same principle. So yeah, man, that's what we got going on. But we in South Carolina right now. And there's a bunch of police and shit on this road. So I'm finna go on and get on, man, but I don't know the laws about these cell phones here. But I know in Tennessee you don't supposed to be on your cell phone, and I ain't trying to get no ticket fucking with y'all. So there's a little more film to Chinning Circuit. I'm gonna check back with y'all in a minute, man. I hope y'all caught that story though. For real, for real. A little more film to Chinning Circuit. We out. Boom.